Hello, good morning. In continuity of network security, today we shall study about MAC. So, full form of MAC is Message Authentication Code. So, full form of MAC is Message Authentication Code. Means today we have to understand how the message would be authenticated by the receiver. Say, Alice sends a message to Bob. Now Bob has to check. A message is sent by Alice to Bob. Now Bob has to check, has to verify that whether the message sent is sent by Alice or not. Sometimes, as we know, this might happen that an adversary, say Oscar is adversary and can't get accessibility to this message, and then the message could be modified, compromised, and the modified message is sent to Bob. Okay? So Bob might not be knowing whether the message has been sent by Alice or Oscar. He would be confirmed that the message has been sent by Alice. So now today we have to understand that the message sent by Alice is actually the message sent by Alice, not by anybody else. Okay. When this situation arises, there are certain situations when we send a message to a number of people. That message is not required to be encrypted, so that any adversary, if reads the message, then there is no problem. Say a message to all the employees of a company that the meeting has been scheduled on this date, or a notification of vacation in the office, like that. Meaning thereby, what we intend to do is that the message is to be sent by Alice to Bob. Message is not required to be encrypted. Message would be in the form of plain text. Okay. Here the problem arises that sometimes mischievously Oscar may send the message to any recipient, a false message, a fake message. So there should be a mechanism at this end, at the receiver's end, that would verify whether the message is legal and has been sent by an authorized sender. Okay, when we notify something to a number of people, in that case message is not encrypted, but the recipients would confirm that the message has been sent by an authorized person. Sometimes this might also happen that the receiver sent might be receiving so many messages from various sources, means this end is highly overloaded. In that case, there is an overload at this end. So in such cases, sometimes the messages are not encrypted. So what we have to do here is that, say this is a message M. Okay, this is the message M that the sender has to send the message to the receiver. Okay, The message is not required to be encoded. It's not required to be encrypted. So what do we do here? Is that we write an algorithm which we call MAC algorithm. Okay. We write an algorithm which we call MAC algorithm. Now this message is mapped into this MAC algorithm. Now this message using a secret key that is known to exclusively sender as well as receiver. This is not a public key, rather this key is known to only sender as well as receiver. So this may be a symmetric key encryption, might be using DES or else. Okay. Now with this MAC algorithm, a code is generated that we say MAC code. What happens here? We take the message into the algorithm using a key. This message is converted into a code which we call MAC code. Now this message is appended to, this MAC code is appended to the original message M. MAC code. Okay. This is our message. Now this MAC code is appended to this message M. Fine. Now this entire message is sent to the receiver. Transmission is transmitted to the receiver. Which embeds the MAC code. Right, this is M. Okay. Now here, this MAC code is decrypted. Fine. This MAC code is decrypted to convert it into the MAC code. Sorry. This message is decrypted. To generate means this message is sent to MAC algorithm. This message is sent to the MAC algorithm. Using the same key, this key. So this is the sender's end, Alice, and this is the receiver's end, Bob. Okay. Now it produces the MAC code. Fine. What happened? This entire message means message plus MAC code is transmitted to the receiver. At the receiver side, what happens? This message is again mapped into the MAC algorithm using this key K, that is also known to the sender. Now after this MAC code is generated, right, like this. Now this MAC code and this one is compared, right? This MAC code and this MAC code is compared, and if it matches, it means the message is authenticated. The message is authentic. So here, if the MAC code match, matches, then the authentication is done. कैसे हुआ तो उसको एक बार फिर समझते हैं. See here, this is the message, this is MAC algorithm that produces a MAC code. Here also, this is the message. Now this is mapped into MAC algorithm using key. The same code would be generated. Fine. So if this MAC code matches with this MAC code that has been sent from the sender, it means the message is authentic. Now, if this message is hacked by an Oscar, right? Now, if this message is grabbed by an adversary, what would happen? Oscar would change the message, right? Oscar is unaware of the fact that the message embeds this MAC code. So what would happen? Oscar would change the message, and because the message has been changed at this end, what would happen? The code generated won't match, never match with this MAC code. This is the simple algorithm. फिर एक बार समझते हैं. ये मैसेज M है, इसको हम लोग एक MAC एल्गोरिथम में एक सीक्रेट की को यूज करके जो सेंडर को नोन है इसमें MAC एल्गोरिथम में मैप कर देते हैं. इससे एक कोड जनरेट होता है जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं MAC कोड. ये MAC कोड मैसेज के साथ अपेंड कर दिया गया, एम्बेड हो गया. नाउ इट इज ट्रांसमिटेड टू द रिसीवर. जब ये रिसीवर एंड पर पहुंचेगा तो क्या किया जाता है? इस मैसेज को इसमें से अलग कर दिया और तब इसको इस MAC एल्गोरिथम में भेज दिया, डाल दिया यूजिंग द सेम की दैट द सेंडर हैज यूज्ड. वही की है जो कि सेंडर ने यूज किया. तो अगर मैसेज में कोई हेरफेर नहीं हुआ, कोई बदलाव नहीं हुआ, तो क्या होगा? ये एल्गोरिथम वही MAC कोड जनरेट होगा जो यहाँ जनरेट हुआ है और ये जो MAC कोड है इससे इसको मैच करेगा. अगर मैच कर गया तो मैसेज ऑथेंटिक है, और अगर ऑस्कर जो एडवर्सरी है वो कुछ चेंज कर देता है मैसेज में, इवन अ सिंगल डॉट इज चेंज्ड, डॉट फुल स्टॉप को सपोज करो कॉमा कर दिया, तो मैसेज चेंज हो गया. मैसेज चेंज होने से क्या होगा? यहाँ जो कोड जनरेट होगा दैट वोंट मैच विद दिस MAC कोड. So this is the basic concept of this MAC message authentication. अब इसको दूसरे तरीके से भी समझ लेते हैं. This is Alice. Now Alice sends message to Bob. Alice is sender, Bob is receiver. The message to be sent is M. So what would happen here at the sender's end? That this would be entered into a MAC algorithm. ये कहाँ जाएगा? एक MAC algorithm में जाएगा. Right? So we can write it here as E using the key K. This is the message M. Right? This we can say as Y. Okay? This is the MAC code. This is the MAC code. This is not the message. This is now this becomes Y becomes MAC code. Message is here M. Now what happens? This message is appended, concatenated to MAC code, that is Y. Fine. So the message in transmission is this is M and this is Y. Now this message transmits from sender to receiver, from Alice to Bob. Now what happens at the receiver's end when it reaches to Bob? This is message M and this is the MAC code Y. Fine. What would happen here? This M would be again sent to, say, decryption using K. Now this is Y. Decryption of using key K of Y. Then what would happen? This would become EK. This is EK of M. Fine. So this would produce what? The message, this MAC code. This will produce the MAC code using this M. Fine. Now this MAC code EKM would be compared with this Y. This is, what is this? This is EKM. If this matches with this EKM, that is the MAC code, it is compared. So if it matches, then authentication is done. Authentication is done. Fine. So what would happen if this message has been altered by an adversary? Say adversary is Oscar. Oscar changes the message M. Then what would happen? We would get a MAC code using this message that has been altered by Oscar. So the MAC code generated here would certainly vary from this MAC code, and in that case it would be not authenticated, that the message sent is not by a legal person, an authorized person. The receiver would understand the message has been hacked, or the message has been sent not by Alice, by somebody else. Now this is suitable for short messages. Now what if happen, this is a long message. So in case of long message, what would happen? This encryption would become very costlier affair. This encryption would consume lot of resources, would take lot of time. So what happens in that case? Say this is the message. This is the long message, M. Fine. What do we do here? That certain portion of the message we extract. Say this is one portion, say of 8 bits. Then we take another portion randomly. Say this is another portion of 16 bits. Similarly, 32 bits, 64 bits, and so on. Fine. These are mapped into a function f. These are mapped into a function f. So what do we do here? This function f and m gives us a short message, that is m star. When we map these extracts of the long message into the function f, we get a short message, that is m star. Okay. So what happens here now? We encrypt this m star using key k. Fine. This is the y now. Now this forms the MAC code. This is the MAC code. Now this MAC code is sent by Alice to Bob. Okay. This is M. Now we send M star along with the Y. Fine. Now this message reaches to receiver Bob. At this end, what happens? this is M and this is Y. Y is, now here again this message is mapped to produce M star. Fine. Now this is decrypted using a key. Now along with this we have EK M, that is the M star. Now if this M star, that one is extracted from this Y, if these two M star matches, then only then authentication is done. If it mismatches, means an adversary changes this message M, in that case what would happen? We won't get this M star. That would be different. That won't match with this M star. In that case, the receiver understands the message has not been sent by an authorized person. Somebody else, an adversary, has sent the message. I think it should be clear. दो चीज़ हम लोगों ने पढ़ा, एक शॉर्ट मैसेज और लॉन्ग मैसेज के लिए. लॉन्ग शॉर्ट मैसेज है, उस पूरे का एन्क्रिप्शन हम लोग कर देते हैं, ठीक है. बट जब मैसेज लेंदी हो जाता है तो उस केस में क्या होगा, एन्क्रिप्शन बिकम्स वेरी मच कॉस्टलियर. तो हम क्या करते हैं, उसमें से कुछ कुछ पोर्शन निकाल करके रैंडमली उसको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए एडवर्सरी को क्या करते हैं, कुछ कुछ निकाल के उसको एक मैथमेटिकल फंक्शन एफ में डाल देते हैं. तो उससे एक एम स्टार हमें मिलता है और उसको एनक्रिप्ट करके फिर मैसेज के साथ अपेंड करके हम लोग रिसीवर को भेजते हैं. रिसीवर एंड पर जब जाएगा इस मैसेज को फिर से उसी फंक्शन में डाला जाएगा, उससे एक एम स्टार मिलेगा जैसे वहाँ मिला था, और इस वाई में से डिक्रिप्ट करके फिर एम स्टार निकाल लेगा. इन दोनों को कंपेयर करेगा, यदि कंपेयर करके दोनों मैच हो गया, इट मीन्स द मैसेज वॉज सेंट बाई एलिस. और अगर मिसमैच हो गया तो डेफिनेटली बॉब अंडरस्टैंड्स द मैसेज वॉज नॉट सेंट बाई एलिस, समबडी एल्स, किसी और ने भेजा. आई थिंक इट शुड बी क्लियर. सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर द डे. अभी इसमें और भी पढ़ेंगे कि द बॉब, द रिसीवर माइट बी एडवर्सरी. वो खुद एडवर्सरी हो सकता है. जैसे मान लो किसी ने मैसेज भेजा कि हमको 5,000 रुपया दे दो, बॉब क्या करता है, उसको चेंज कर देता है, 50,000 कर देता है. तो एलिस कांट डिनाई, बिकॉज उसके मेल से आया होगा, उसके व्हाट्सएप मैसेज से आया होगा कि 50,000 रुपया दे दो, जबकि ये गड़बड़ किसने किया, बॉब ने किया. मिस्चीवस एक्टिविटी किसने किया, बॉब ने किया. तो इस तरह से हम इसको कैसे रोक सकते हैं या कैसे समझा जाएगा कि मैसेज वाज, द मैसेज दैट Bob had changed was not actually sent by Alice. The message has been altered by the receiver. That is done with the help of digital signature. जो फिर अगले क्लास में हम लोग समझेंगे. So that's all for the day. Thank you.